Hi everybody. India is rising as the fourth largest economy of the world. But at the same time, India also facing a huge problem. The problem of stress, anxiety and depression.
Stress at work.
Many Indian employees are now becoming the victim of anxiety, depression, and even isolation.
3% of India's working population is either nervous, depressed, or isolated.
Mental health conditions cost the Indian economy nearly $150 billion per year.
Look at the report. 86% employees of our country are struggling in their job. Some feels completely disengaged while others feels they are not thriving in their life. Now the question is, why majority of the young employees are facing such type of problem in their life? Well, if you are a student, then you will relate to the fact that around half of the students don't have interest in their core subject or the subject they are taught by teachers. And this happens because majority of the students choose their career path not on the basis of their true skill, passion and interest, but they choose based on what their cousins said, what their neighbor, bhaiya and uncle advised, and also choose their career based on what their parents want from them. And this is how majority of the young population loses their true potential by choosing wrong career option. So this video, I will help you understand that what is the root cause of choosing a wrong career option, what impact does it have not only on the individual but also on the nation's development, and most importantly, what is the solution to this problem. So let's start with understanding the root cause of choosing a wrong career option. But before that, we need to understand that what do a wrong career actually mean. Well, a wrong career doesn't mean the career itself is bad. Whenever I say a wrong career, it simply means that your skill, your value and your passion doesn't align with the profession you are currently in. For example, a class full of students where topper and front bencher may love coding and solving math critical problems. For them, software engineering, cloud computing, and cybersecurity can be a good career option, while on the other hand, backbenchers who love to do gossip, flirting with girls, and also good at communication, for them, sales, marketing, and managing can be a good career option. So, in this case, software engineering can be a wrong career option for backbenchers, and also sales and marketing can be a wrong career for toppers and frontbenchers. Because in most of the cases, topper and frontbenchers are introvert by nature, and sales and marketing is for open-minded and extrovert people, not for introverts. Now, if this is clear to you, then let's move to the main topic. Why majority of the students chooses a career that they never interested in? Well, the main reason for choosing a wrong career is not the suggestion that they got from their cousins, also not their advice that they got from neighbors, but their own early life experience. Yes, you heard it right. The main reason for choosing a wrong career is how a children is being nurtured until the time to choose a career path. In India, children are sent to school where they are being taught to focus only on study, work hard, and secure high marks in their subject. And also, all children started focusing on their study. They study hard and try to secure high marks in their subject without knowing themselves in what thing they are interested in and what they are passionate about. Even most of you may remember that you have been appreciated by your parents and society whenever you secured high marks in your subject, but you may never be appreciated when you try to do something out of the box. In short, children in India are forced to follow a standardized education process which is not experience based but the marks based. And when the time came to choose one of the future paths, they had no idea what to choose because they had not explored enough and also not allowed to experience different things. And most of the students haven't even tried to find their own interest and passion, and ultimately they have to rely on their seniors' advice who themselves feeling stuck in their 9 to 5 job. While on the other hand, if you look how children in developed countries like Australia, US and Japan are being nurtured, then you will realize the way they are nurturing their children is far better and different from ours. Children in developed countries are nurtured with a focus on creativity, exploration, and practical learning. Instead of chasing only marks, they are encouraged to try different activities like sport, arts, technology, and leadership. And also, school provide career counseling, aptitude test, and exposure to real-world projects, which help students to understand themselves what they are good at. Another major reason for this is lack of awareness and proper guidance. Students in India don't even know how many career options exist there. According to recent survey by Mindler, which is a career consultant company, 93% Indian students are aware of just 7 career options. Even in my case, when I had to choose my career path, I chose to do engineering in computer science. And I choose it not on the basis of my interest and passion. I choose it because I didn't know what I'm interested in. I didn't knowledge about other career options except some of the common streams like engineering, finance, law, or government jobs. And since I was taking math after my high school, I didn't any option to go back and change my stream so that I can change my career path. But the question is, why majority of the student lack of knowledge about other career options? Well, the answer to this question is hidden in the ratio of total number of students per counselor in India. Ideally, there should be only 250 students over per counselor. But in reality, if you look at the ratio chart, in US, it's around 1 is to 365. In China, the ratio is quite bigger. It's around 1 is to 365. But in India, if you look at the ratio, it's quite bigger. It's around 1 is to 3000. This means only one student out of 3000 have an access to a professional career counselor. While career counseling should be a mandatory service, in India, it has become a more of a privilege. So this is all about the root cause of choosing a wrong career option. Now you might have a question in your mind that if this is all about why majority of the students end up in a wrong career, then what is the real consequences of it? Well, the real consequences can be seen in two perspectives. First is at individual level, and second is the effect of it on nation's development and economy of India. At individual level, choosing a wrong career often leads to a cycle of dissatisfaction and frustration. Imagine spending 8 to 10 hours a day by doing something you don't even enjoy. It will kill your creativity, motivation, and desire to grow. People start working just for paychecks, not for their passion and purpose, which leads to a burnout and a bad mental health. And also in many cases, it has been seen that people start losing their confidence. And when this happens on a large scale, it ultimately creates a huge impact on a nation's development. Let me tell you how. So when a large portion of a population end up in a wrong career, the overall productivity of a nation begins to decline. And who work without passion rarely innovate or take a serious initiative. And this directly affects the quality of work across the industry. Companies struggle with low efficiency and high employee turnover, while economies suffer from a growing skill mismatch, which leads to a situation where people are educated but still unemployed. So, in simple words, when individual fails to choose their right career path, the entire nation pays its price by losing their productivity, innovation, and overall economic growth. So, if this is the reason why majority of the students feel dissatisfied and why economic growth of India is slowing down, then what is the solution to this problem? What students and youth of our country do to find the right career path? And most importantly, what action government of India is taking to overcome this problem? Well, the very first action need to be taken by the youth themselves. If they don't want to feel stuck and lost in a situation where their personal life and passion are being sacrificed for their stability and finance, then they must start understanding themselves, knowing their interest and their passion, exploring different career options, taking part in internship, workshops, and real world projects, which can give clarity in what they truly enjoy and what they actually want from their life. Also, parents play a very crucial role in their children's career decision. Instead of forcing them a traditional path, they should encourage exploration. They should understand their children's unique talent and provide support without imposing their own expectations. Just like how parents in developed countries guide their children to find their interest and their passion. And when it comes to the government role, India has started to taking several steps to guide their students to find their right career path. Through initiatives like Samagra Shiksha Abhiyan, government has started to provide regular career counseling sessions in their schools using tools like Tara and My Career Advisor, which help students to find their interest and passion. And also under National Education Policy 2020, education in India become more flexible and skill oriented. Students can choose their subject across their streams and can gain exposure to real world learning from an early age. That's all from my side. If you find this video informative, hit the like button, share this video and subscribe to the channel. I will see you in the next one.